Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. How are you guys? I hope you guys had a really great week. We're not at my regular setup spot. I'm currently in the middle of redecorating my room. So I'm gonna be getting curtains put up so I can't really corner my vanity. And then I'm gonna be getting a new TV. I actually just got it in today. I'm getting a new TV stand as well. The next time I upload a video, it's gonna be at a completely different setup spot since I'm moving my vanity across my room. I just wanted to let you guys know that just in case if it looks kind of awkward, I'm not keeping it like this. I cannot believe like the things that I have dared myself to do. I don't do makeup tutorials at all. Like I don't do makeup. I can't sit in front of a camera and film myself because I just like, I make the ugliest faces that like when we're putting on our mascara. I don't know, like I feel like I just zone out so quick. I asked you guys on Instagram to give me some ideas for YouTube videos and you guys gave me a bunch of ideas. Like pranks and challenges and mukbang. I heard mukbang a lot, but it was great because I came up with one that one of my followers sent to me. It was let your followers pick your makeup. I was like, okay, the majority of you guys want to see a makeup tutorial. Some of you guys want to see a challenge. So why not make it into a challenge? I know many other YouTubers have done this challenge before. I'm gonna list like a few. Carly Bible, Laura Lee, Sylvia Gani. Like I've seen these YouTubers actually do this thing too. So this is what you guys chose. I'm gonna try to make it look lit, so I hope you guys enjoy this video. First things first is primer. For primer, I had Baby Skin and Skin to Die For. So you guys chose Baby Skin, so I'm gonna go ahead and apply that right now. Now that my primer is set on my skin, I go on and I go to eyebrows. I kind of work my way down. So I do eyebrows, eyes, and then I do face and then lips. So for the brows, I did Anastasia Beverly Hills, the brow dip, or I did the Tarte brow dip. I'm gonna go ahead and do my eyebrows off camera since eyebrows take me a long time. Like they really do. When I start off my eyebrow, I follow that line and I kind of just like base it off and kind of just go down and create that like base. What I'm gonna show you is how I like do that ombre effect. So what I do is I kind of just brush up and then I brush back. You see already I have like that kind of like ombre effect. Now that we're done with the brows, we're gonna go ahead and clean them up and shape them up. So I usually just use concealer to clean up my eyebrow. I'm gonna go ahead and use the ones that you guys chose. I'm not gonna go ahead and use the one that I usually use. Out of concealer, I choose the Kylie Cosmetics and I also chose the LA Girl. So you guys chose Kylie Cosmetics. I get the color Oak and this is the packaging of Kylie Jenner's concealer. So what I get is like a little brush, take a little bit of concealer and just kind of just line it up. So now that I have that on my eye, I'm gonna go ahead and blend that out. This is why you can't mix brushes. You see? I have another one. So now you can kind of see the effect that I was talking about, like that ombre effect on the eyebrows. So next, I did colors for the eyes. I did a lid, a crease. For the crease, you guys chose tones of brown. You guys want to see a brown tone colored look. So before I start any look, I usually just put a little bit of concealer. I'll be using the James Charles palette. So for my brown tone, I'm gonna take No Beans and run it along the crease. My crease so far. This orangey brown color is called Code James in the James Charles palette. So we're gonna go ahead and just add that to my crease to add another like tone to it. Very easy with the brush on my hand. I usually just like kind of like to pack it on and then kind of like do those circular motions. Now that I got that on my lid, this is what it looks like. And I've just like warmed up the color. Moving on to the lid. So I asked you guys if you wanted to do a blue tone for the lid or a yellow and pink tone. So for the yellow, I chose Tune and B. Before I begin my lid, I usually like to just take concealer. So if there's just leftover, I kind of just dissolve that into the eyeshadow just to add like that fading effect. I'm gonna go ahead and do is pack on that yellow color. So there goes my first layer. I make sure I spread an even amount of eyeshadow throughout the eye. So now I'm gonna add the color B. So B is a much more intense yellow. So I'm just gonna use that to amplify the yellow color so it doesn't look too opaque next to the darker tones. So I'm just gonna go ahead and blend that in. I don't want it to have like that harsh line between the yellow and the brown. So now I'm gonna go ahead and go in with 518 from the James Charles palette. It is an orange shade. So here's another lighting so you guys can see how I did. So it doesn't look bad. I put it a poll if you guys wanted glitter and you guys voted yes. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put ring light all over the yellow. But last but not least, you guys wanted a wing, so I'm gonna go ahead and do a wing. For a liner, I have the Revlon Color Stay. Okay, so I did a really good wing and then I did a terrible wing. You can already see like the difference that a wing can do to your eye. Well, when we cover this eye looks like a circle. This eye looks like an almond. Eyeliner was the one thing that I hoped you guys did not vote for. I am not good at doing eyeliner. This one's my wah moment because I messed up on this one real bad. And I tried to fix it and all I did was ruin my makeup looks. Now what I'm doing is I'm taking a thin brush and I'm dipping it inside of 10% off. And I'm just gonna go ahead and run my brush along that crease. And I do it really lightly just to deepen up the look. Now that I just added some mascara, for my brow bone, I really like to do a lighter top tone. So for the brow bone, I'll be using Flashback. All right, my friends, so this is my eye look. The tones of brown and yellow are in full effect. Not an experienced makeup artist. For a first tutorial, I'm gonna cut myself some slack and say that it looks nice. For foundation, I did the Wet n Wild foundation or the Clinique foundation. This is my Photo Focus Wet n Wild stick foundation. This is the color Golden Tan. So this is one of my favorite drugstore foundations. It's just like super full coverage. I'm gonna blend this out. So when I'm blending, I kind of just go from like the top. I kind of just work my way out through the sides and make my way down to the bottom. So while we're blending, we're just gonna quickly talk about my tattoo. Yes, I do have a tattoo. Not a butterfly because it represents growth. Butterfly just really resembles me. My favorite animal, like my spirit animal, is an elephant, but I love also butterflies. So now we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna go in with the concealer. I'm gonna take my beauty blender and then I'm just gonna blend upwards. My eye makeup kind of like came together. I was like super nervous about it because I usually add lashes. So for my under eye, I'm gonna go ahead and go with 10% off. This is much easier with the skinny brush. I feel like if you were to do it with a fatter brush, it would just get in the way of the concealer. So for bronzer, I gave you guys the option of the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil or the Lancome bronzer. Next, you guys did vote for blush. So I'm gonna be using my Ciati London blush. And this is in the color Dusk. This is an illuminating blush. So now that I have my blush on, what I usually like to do, and this is like something personal, I color my nose pink. Not to the point where I look like the girl from Willy Wonka Chocolate Factory where she eats the blueberry. So for a lip, I asked you guys if you guys wanted me to do a pink lip or a red lip, and you guys chose pink lip. This lipstick is from Victoria's Secret. So this is the color that you guys picked. This is the look. Thank you so much for watching. Have a really good week. I hope you guys liked this video. I worked really hard on it and I had so much fun filming it for you guys. So have a great week. Stay smiling and I will talk to you guys next week. Bye.